I just recently watched Packgod's most recent video, from an hour ago, and I have come to the conclusion to unsubscribe from Packgod and dislike his video, and make this video on talking about how much of a terrible, worthless piece of shit human being this guy is. I know I'm coming off like really strong and just really heated and hateful. I'm full of hate for this man right off the bat. But I will explain, and I'm pretty sure anyone with a smart brain can understand. As soon as I started like talking about where I'm coming from, they can understand why I'm saying this. So I saw that it showed up on my recommended page, and I clicked on it, and because I was subscribed to Packgod before, and it just but I saw the thumbnail. I was actually watching TV on the that living room TV, and I saw his video, and it was a thumbnail of Speed McQueen, and it said something like, "YouTube, please do something about this guy. He's a racist. Speed McQueen is racist," and that's some like whatever stupid shit. So I saw that, and I was like, I already have my opinions on this before I even saw the video, and I already extremely dislike this this thumbnail and this title because Speed McQueen. I already like instantaneously, as soon as I saw the title, I instantly knew he was talking about his videos where he's like got his black friend that he hangs out with regularly and makes videos with, and he's like got a whip, and he's like in the cotton field, and his green screen backgrounds, and he's in a cotton field, and he's got, "Hey, pick the cotton faster, man, come on." And he's like, "Please, can I have some water?" And it's like comedy. It's like just some shitty racist video. I knew he was talking about that, because it's not racist. That's not fucking. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think. I just realized my cursor was on the recording thing, but it's not racist because it's comedy. If you're such a little fucking snowflake that you can't handle like like please, can I have some water? I'm just so thirsty. Oh, you want water? You want water? Go get it then. Like it's anything but racist. His fucking black friend that is helping him record this video, he's live streaming it, is his friend, and is doing this with him, knowing that meant to be taken seriously, and knowing that it's a joke, knowing that it's obviously so unbelievably clearly stupid that it's hilarious. Because it's just it's like borderline slavery, okay? It's just slavery being recorded as a joke. And Speed McQueen and his black friend were doing it. What the hell is the big deal? But apparently Packgod took great offense to these videos when he saw them. He also, and like in the middle of the video, pulled up a thumbnail of one of Speed McQueen's videos, and it was titled Mario, Mario Kart, but it's racist. That was that was Speed McQueen's title, and his thumbnail was just him reacting to the video. And he was like pulling like that video up as a gotcha moment, like, "Oh, see, this is even more proof on top of everything that you've seen so far that he's racist." And it was just a video of him reacting to, like, I think the animators were like Flash Kids or some shit, and he was just reacting to the cartoon of the racist Mario. Is that really your proof? Is that really all you have? Is that one of the proof that you have that he's such a racist and he's homophobic and he's all this other shit? That's so stupid. It was a video made by the way, this shirt is here for my cat. I've just put him up here to sleep. Um, if how the hell are you not gonna call Flash Kids, the animators who made that video, racist, but you're gonna call the reactor of the video racist? That doesn't really make much fucking sense, and that's just really stupid. I have a feeling that Packgod doesn't even know who Flash Kids is. It was just really strange. It was really weird to see him pull up that thumbnail, the picture of that video of Mario Kart, but it's racist, and then and then Speed McQueen's reaction to that video. It's just, it was on YouTube. if it was truly so, because you know how fucking communist and YouTube is, and you know how sensitive they are to anything that's like racist and shit. They'd probably take it down if it was legitimately real racism, and it doesn't even have to be real racism most of the time for it to be taken down and put in the hands of YouTube. It could just be anything. But no, it was content, and obviously it follows the YouTube guidelines. I don't know what your point is. That's all I have to say about that one thing I noticed. But anyways, I'm actually gonna get into the video of Packgod's video on Speed McQueen. So at the beginning of the video, he shows like white text on a black background, just to add that like extra immersion that it's so serious. And I didn't want to upload this video, but I just had to because this person, YouTube needs to deal with this person. This guy is a real problem. Anyways, enjoy the video. And then he sponsored Temu, whatever. I don't know why the fuck he sponsored Temu. I think the video starts off with like Steak, being with him, along with live streaming Speed McQueen, getting dissed and packed. So Speed McQueen gets into the call with Packgod, for some reason disguised as a cat profile picture. Speed McQueen joins the call, and then the main thing I want to talk about is how Speed McQueen is like later on. He's like, so this is what Packgod calls Speed McQueen's confession. He confessed to this in this part of the video. This is Speed McQueen's confession on being racist and homophobic and everything under the sun. When Speed McQueen is like listing off like, oh, I'm racist, I'm homophobic, and like the vine blooms in the blue like emoji, and I'm all the tisms, he says. And like Steak is fucking half shaved creature sitting in the corner. I don't know what. By the way, I don't know what the hell is Steak's build. Like, just look at. I looked at Steak in this video, and he's got half his fucking face shaved, his eyebrows gone, and half his head is gone. Like, how many bets did you lose, Steak? How can you just? I don't watch Steak, so you have to tell me. But like, he's just sitting there with his fucking 30 neck rolls, and he's like, I'm actually speechless. Like, oh my god. Like, how you can't actually do that. You're actually just admitting that you're a racist and you're homophobic. Like, oh my god, guys, this is literally crazy. Chat, are you seeing this right now? Bro, do you know how fucking stupid you are? He said, yeah. Why the fuck would a creator with 8 million fucking current subscribers, he has a platform on YouTube? And if any of these things were actually true, he'd get taken down because you know how YouTube is. That's just the rules. Him saying I am racist, I am homophobic, and yeah, I got all the tisms as well. Does that really sound like the most serious thing you've ever heard? And does that really does that sound legitimate? How could you actually be surprised? That's just low IQ behavior. I feel like you have like room temperature IQ, Stick, as well as Packgod. Another thing I want to tell you about is how Packgod, like throughout the end of the video, was talking about, I didn't call you out, you came up to me and you started making fun of me. And you made your YouTube short about me telling me Packgod's gonna roast me. You did that, not me. I didn't have anything to do with this. It was all you. So what are you gonna say now? Huh? What are you gonna say now? That's a lie. That's a complete lie. What happened was Steak and Speed McQueen had their own drama, and they were beefing with each other. And then later at the end, Steak said that he was going to call someone, and that was obviously Packgod. And then so Steak, like a little fucking freak, goes and tells Packgod his personal business, his personal like drama with his fucking stupid ass Packgod friend. Oh, and they're totally just friends, and he's doing that because they're friends. He's in the middle, and like all throughout the video, Packgod's just like making fun of Steak. Steak's a fucking lapdog, dude. And then apparently Packgod got in on it, and he said, "Yeah, let's get Speed McQueen to a call." And then that's when all Packgod's viewers came into Speed McQueen's chat, or a comment section telling him how much like everyone was talking about this. Hey, oh, Packgod's gonna come roast you, and that's when Speed McQueen made his follow-up video talking about how acting accordingly. He was like, oh, Packgod's gonna acting like a child because this shit is so stupid. And then he's making fun of Packgod about his age and his other shit and stuff like that. And then he brushes it off and doesn't care like he should because this shit is stupid. Like it is. It's so stupid. So Packgod is saying that Speed was the one to call him out in the first place is a complete fucking absolute retarded lie. That is because Packgod knows what he's doing. He knows why he's saying. He knows why he's saying this. He's saying it to get a better reputation. He's trying to say it to convince people to think that Speed just called Packgod out for no reason. When in fact that's not what happened. It's not that Speed McQueen is an awful, horrible villain who's just telling everyone, "Oh my god, you're so stupid," down talking everyone. No, he never did any of that. It was the viewers from fucking Packgod telling him about it, and then Steak calling Packgod. It was them, and not Speed. That's just one thing I really noticed that really made me mad. I also want to point out that I'm not a fan of Speed McQueen or Packgod or Steak. I don't watch these people all the time. But I really wanted to make this video because of the things that he put in the front and the back of the video, like the very front and the very back. He basically was telling YouTube to please take down this man's channel and get him off the platform and ban him, which is terrible. That's fuck you don't have any say in that. If he wasn't already banned and he wasn't already taken down by YouTube in some shit, then he shouldn't have. It was never gonna get taken down in the first place because he's only been posting the same kind of content, and YouTube allows it. It's totally fine. Whatever you want to do, make those kinds of videos. I have no problem with that. But Packgod has the biggest thumb in his ass in history that he has to shove it even farther up in there, tearing his walls and his intestines and shit, and then pulling it out and licking it clean to go and look at a few videos of a creator, Speed Queen, who's also been receiving hate for no reason because of his content. Like no one else fucking does that. Can you go focus on some other bigger problems instead of Speed McQueen? Speed McQueen's actually quite funny. I kind of enjoy Speed McQueen's content some of the time, but most of the time it's for smaller children, not for people like me. Like I'm older and I'm more mature. But Speed McQueen, the point is Speed McQueen didn't do anything wrong. Packgod called him out for no reason and made this fucking dog shit video talking about how racist and how YouTube needs to take him down and YouTube needs to do something about this. YouTube have so many problems. This is one of the big ones and some stupid shit, clickbait shit. You can't just make a bunch of false accusations that are very serious, a big trouble, serious trouble, and lose their life and lose their community, lose everything that they've ever done on social media. You can't call someone racist and homophobic and just pull up all of their YouTube videos that are on fucking YouTube. And another thing that Packgod doesn't seem to realize is that all of Speed McQueen's content is comedy. Like I said just now, when he's making these videos and it's a black guy and it's in a cotton field and he's in shackles and shit and he's picking the cotton and Steve McQueen's up there with a whip and some water and he's taunting him, "Oh, get back to work, you Willy Williker, come on!" And then the guy's begging for water, "Please, please, I'm just so thirsty," and shit. It's comedy. What the fuck else are you gonna talk about as a comedian if you can't talk about racism, homophobia, misogyny, and all of the other terrible shit that comedy introduces in a great way. What are you going to do? What are you going to talk about? You can't be a good comedian that people find funny and actually have a good make money off of it if you're not dark about it. If you're not actually doing abstract unique jokes. And it can be the most ridiculous stupid thing like slavery, a little like slavery, and it's like, give me the water and like I'm going to whip you and shit. It can be the most ridiculous stupid thing. It doesn't matter. It's comedy. And it's so obviously ridiculously clearly not serious, and it's obviously a joke, and he's doing this with his black friends. It's so obviously not a problem. This shouldn't even have been a video that Packgod. He took so much time off. He like got like months off of his channel not posting, and even mentioned how he didn't want to post the video about Speed McQueen, but he said he's so serious and YouTube needs to get rid of him. Now I want to get into Packgod's roasts or packs. Fucking that sounds gay as shit. I'm gonna pack you. It sounds like I'm gonna do something else to Pete. Okay. Maybe we didn't know that you had some intimate feelings for your biggest haters. He's talking his like he goes on with his like ear rape, dumb mongoloid fucking only the people who are literally brain dead enjoy this content. Speed talking and shit like that. You know, every single video he does this like every single video. The plot of the video is to talk insanely fast because he's practiced this for years and just sit there with a piece of paper and read out all his insults that he wrote for like 10 hours trying to uh write down a roast for a speed. But I just want to say some of these roasts don't even make a goddamn lick of sense. Tell me why this is one of the roasts. Tell me why I caught you butt naked dancing in front of your mirror saying fiend, fiend, fiend. What the fuck does that even mean? What the hell are you talking about? That's not even funny. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make pennies sense. Like that doesn't even make change. Like he pulls the most retarded insults out of his ass just one by one. Like, wait, flex your arms for me, flex your arms. Oh, I see two Cheeto sticks or cheese sticks bending right now. Dude, Speed McQueen, when he did that, he was fit. He looked fit. He was a fit man. You don't have to be like Eddie Hall. You don't have to fucking always look like a jacked bodybuilder that's always on steroids. And then another thing he said, he's like, see why he tells, whenever I tell him to do something, he does exactly what I do. Like, you sound like the annoying little fucking prick, little snobby nosed brat that never grew up, and he's in his 30s now. Oh, tell me why. Oh my god, you're so tough. You're so tough. Tell me why this guy does exactly what I want him to say. Or exactly what I want him to do when I say it. Oh, so guys, I'm so funny. I'm such an alpha male. You're fucking retarded. That's what you are. And then he was like making fun of his teeth. He was like, "Oh my god, you got like a Golden Gate Bridge gap between your teeth," and he's like editing his teeth to be fucking that one truck from Cars movie. I forgot his name, but his teeth are pearly white. And I'm pretty sure when Pat got like his one of his like first videos on his, like yeah his first video on the Packgod channel was like his face, and he's like talking about how Leg like stole everything from him. He's like, hey, Leg is a piece of shit. I'm pretty sure his teeth were the yellow stained glass in Minecraft. That's his fucking teeth. That's Packgod's teeth. Speed McQueen's teeth are pearly fucking white. I don't know what you're talking about. His teeth are yellow and musty as fuck. Do you brush your teeth with Bluetooth toothpaste? No, he brushes his teeth with fucking toothpaste and a toothbrush. Unlike you probably don't know what that is, Packgod. But this is all just based on memory, honestly. You can go back and see if his teeth were fucking yellow or some shit. I don't care. Whatever. I don't care. That's just based off my memory. Yeah, if you just go to Packgod's video and just watch and just listen to the ear rape insults, just actually try to decipher what the hell he's trying to talk about, like what is this gotcha moment? Like, oh my god, what the hell? This shit is not tough. What the hell are you talking about? You're ear raping my like making my ears bleed with nonsense shit and pulling this fucking insults out of your ass like it's like a magician trick where you're just pulling like a bunch of colored cloth rope out of some like hole or out of his mouth. Instead of that, it's hit out of his fucking ass, just constantly ass insult. And he's also making fun of his wall. Like Speed McQueen's wall is just like a planked wall. It's like a wooden plank wall with like red LED. And he's like, "Oh my god, your wall behind you. You look like you're living in a sauna. You look like you're living in a shed. Your wall looks like has like 20 dog shit stains all over it." Wood typically tends to look like it has dog shit stains on it. I don't know if you know this because it's brown. It's brown. And like look at the fuck look at my wall. Are you gonna make look at my ceiling? Look at what's above me right now. Are you just gonna fucking make fun? This is my bed, by the way. My desk is underneath and my bed is up here. He'd fucking probably if he saw this video and he decided to make a diss track on me or like get me to a call if I was some sort of famous influencer and I actually mattered in society. He would try to get me into a call, and then I have my camera on. He'd just look around my room, and then try to just, like look at like he would just try to like pick out the most stupidest fucking shit details and insult me for it. Oh my god, you have wooden planks on the side of your bed, supporting your bed. You must be poor. Blah. Or you're shit. Are those stickers on your bed on your support frames for your bed? You must be too. Oh my god, is that paint? Is it a blue painted smiley face? You're fucking stupid. Ah! Oh, those shelves, bro, you look like you're living in a box on the street. Your room is blue. I can see a painting right here that's cut off by your bed. You have no architectural design. Stupidest, like the most goddamn annoying, most fucking shit ever. It's the most annoying thing possible to just like blabber on and on. You're the yapping king, bro. I hope you realize, Packgod, you're the yapping god. You're not the pack god. You're the pack of shit that constantly fucking yaps and says nonsense shit, dude. I really support and I really respect Speed McQueen not taking this shit seriously. Like he's just sitting there and he's just not giving Packgod any sort of emotion or just like giving him attention and shit. Because he knows that this is the stupidest fucking thing ever. That's exactly why he said I'm racist, I'm homophobic, and I'm all the tisms. Quote. That's exactly why he's just blatantly confessing and just admitting that how much of a racist and shit he is. Because it's stupid, it doesn't care, and it's fucking hilarious. I used to like Packgod. I loved his Bella the Wolf diss track. He had a really good music, and I think it had great lyrics, and it had deep meaning. And I think she also deserved it, everything they said about her, because she was a bad person. But Speed McQueen did nothing wrong. You came out and you accused him, or you started the shit with him. You blandly lied about many things and gave no, like also gave like nothing fucking sensical and any proof that he's racist other than his YouTube videos. And there was also like more videos about how like Speed McQueen is like, "You black monkey, you black monkey, bro." I don't know how old Speed McQueen is, but who gives a fuck if he's with his black friends and he's calling them black monkeys and they don't care? I'm pretty sure he's been called cracker. And how many fucking insults has Speed McQueen been called because he's British or some shit? How many times has Speed McQueen been insulted by everyone around him? And his also has some of his friends. Did you take that into consideration before signing with the fucking his black friends? And like, oh, he's such a racist. He's calling these black people in this video black monkeys. I feel so offended for these black people. These black people must think, oh, oh, this is so sad. He's being racist to me, bro. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh my god, life is so unfair. No, stop feeling offended. Stop being offended for black people when the black people obviously don't give a fuck and don't give a shit and don't care about anything that Speed McQueen is telling them or saying about them. If you have eyes and a brain and you can see that when Speed McQueen is calling black people black monkeys blatantly in front of the camera, and the people in the video don't do anything about it, and they don't care, and they still stick with him, then that's how you know that you should shut the fuck up and not speak about it, because you have no say in his relationship and his friendship with these people. It's none of your business, and stop being fucking nosy like a nosy little shit, getting in other people's business when people say some shit that you think is reasonable to take them off of YouTube and get rid of their channel. Okay? Is that fair? I think that's pretty reasonable, right? And like Steve McQueen's like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm racist. Of course I'm racist. Of course I'm homophobic. I hate gays. It's fun as fuck being racist and shit, dude. Hell yeah, I love being racist. Okay. Yeah, a guy with 8 million subscribers would say that seriously. Like, being serious. Like, he means it. The black guy with, like, oh, I'm gonna describe him. Literally, I'm gonna describe him facially. He has big lips, and he has, always, like, a do-rag or some shit on. And he's regularly, films content with Speed McQueen. I've seen him in a lot of videos with him. They are friends. They hang out together. They are friendly. They are friends. They hang out at each other's places. They literally make content together. They film content together. How can you just fucking call him racist? When he's clearly got black friends, he's probably been around black people a lot. You have no saying. Keep your mouth fucking shut, Packgod, and stop retardedly calling people racist for no reason. Stop feeling offended for black people. You have no say in what they feel. That's the most annoying thing possible to do, is be offended for black people when you have no fucking idea what a black person thinks. You're like Eminem. You want to be black and you want to fucking rap, okay? Eminem, I know he wants to be black. I know you want to be black too. You want to be a gangster rapper. You want to fit in with the black community, and I defend the black people because I want to send a message. I want to stand against racism and homophobia. Let's make a video about a comedian. If you make a video about any comedian, probably like most of them, except for the ones that are retarded and they don't joke about anything funny and they're woke. I mean, if you make a video about any comedian and call them racist, you're instantly gonna lose. You're so stupid. Like, no, that never works, bro. Okay, I think that's. I think I've covered everything. I might remember later and edit, but I think the moral of the story is keep your fucking long Pinocchio nose out of the not things that are not your business, and stop being constantly offended for black people when you have no fucking idea what they think, and stop trying to take down other content creators for being comedians. I'm out.